So, jetzt haben wir noch eine. Eine Person haben wir noch übrig. Die dürfte wahrscheinlich wieder hinterm Haus sitzen. Nee, nicht mal. Ist sie im Haus? Das ist ja dann noch leichter für mich. Hoffe ich zumindest. Es ist sonst keiner mehr da. Oh, habe ich dir eiskalt den Fuß abgeschnitten. Habe ich dir den anderen Fuß auch noch abgeschnitten. Und den Arm. Und den Kopf. Oh, bin ich böse. So, aber ich glaube, jetzt haben wir es. Bisschen Verstümmelung. Open Gate. Perfekt.
Most enjoyable. Most enjoyable indeed. I haven't felt this exhilarated in years.
Knife removed. I did what you want. Now let me out.
Yes, yes. I suppose you've earned the right to do as you like.
I shall miss your company. This has been a simply wonderful time.
The door is now open. Through it you may return to the real world, and whatever inferior existence you have there.
I've given you permission to leave. I suggest you take the opportunity before I change my mind. I'm even being so gracious as to allow your father to exit as well. His presence here failed to amuse me some time ago.
Okay. Dann gehen wir da wieder raus aus dem Kaff.
Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
I come here to find you. What are you doing here? You could have been killed. I wanted answer from you.
Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for brawn, or I might have fared better.
Good thing I showed up to save you.
It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Braun, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all.
What did you learn? Do you want to take a break after what you have been through?
No. It will be time to rest when the work is complete. This is far too important. I need to get back to Rivet City right away. There's so much to be done.
So you're going back to River City right now? You have got to be kidding
Yes.
me.
With what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates.
Okay, let's head to River City. Dad, I'm not going with you. I have other things to take care of.
That's my boy. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
87 XP! Woohoo! I changed my mind. I'm not going to go with you right now. Doch. Can we just talk for a minute? What exactly is the Project Purity?
Of course, son. What's on your mind?
Can't we just go back to the vault, back to the way thing where? How could you leave me like that? What the hell are you thinking?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Nicht ganz. Why would you planning yourself a risk like this? You have some sort of death wish. Is this about Mom? Are you trying so hard because of what happened to
Oh,
her?
my son. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing.
I think I understand. I'm glad we talked. Just forget it. Let's get
So
through
am I,
it.
son. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me.
I wanted to talk about the things, but
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
Okay, so what happened to
In the
Project
year
Purity?
before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on, when we couldn't produce any significant results. Progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
Okay. How did Mom really die?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
What's the big deal about water anyway?
The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over.
Okay.
What's on your mind? Somehow, I don't think the Overseer would agree with that. What's done is done. But if we succeed, if we can make Project Purity a reality, we can create a new life for ourselves out here.
You really think you can do this? Makes this thing work?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't. With what I've learned from Dr. Braun, I know it can work. That's why it's so important to find a GEC as soon as possible. It's the key to
A
Project
GEC.
Purity. So am I, son. While this isn't what I have in mind, it's good to have you with me.
Okay.
Be careful, my son.
Ah, und Level Ups sind wir auch. Wunderbar. So, ja, ich würde sagen, das wählen wir jetzt noch aus. Was wählen wir denn dieses Mal? Wir wollen Speech auf jeden Fall endlich mal ein bisschen weiter oben haben. Wir wollen Science noch ein bisschen oben haben. Medizin. Und... Ist ansonsten nichts da, was mich jetzt anspricht. Skill affect the prices you get for buying and selling items. Ja, machen wir das noch, oder? Genau, und dann haben wir wieder ein neues Perk. Daddy's Boy, was war das? Just like dear old dad, you've devoted your time to you gain an adding 5 points to bolster science and medical skills. Strong break. With the strong break you can carry 50 more pounds of equipment. Oh yeah. Und wie wir das nehmen. Haha. 100%ig. 260 jetzt. Sehr schön. Erfolg freigeschalten. Ab hier wisst ihr, dass ich da noch nicht weitergespielt habe. Söldner. So. Jetzt gehen wir hier noch raus. Dass sich der Typ so gut auskennt, wo es lang geht. Ja. So. Wunderbar. Perfekt. Jetzt sind wir in meiner Butze. Hier machen wir wieder zu. Ne, da schlafen wir erst noch mal kurz eine Stunde. So. Din. Und es ist Nacht. Ne, das ist scheiße. Nacht ist scheiße. Oder wo sollen wir jetzt hin? Ich schätze mal, wir sollen jetzt Richtung Ödland. Nicht Ödland, sondern River City. Genau. Und ich würde sagen, da machen wir dann das nächste Mal weiter. Enemies an hier. Ich sehe keine Feinde. Sag bloß, ich muss jetzt wirklich zu Fuß gehen. Du kannst mir aber wirklich gescheit am Arsch lecken. Weil das wäre mal das totale Graus. Cannot travel from this location. Okay, das wird dann definitiv etwas für die nächste Episode. Erstens habe ich nämlich keinen Gegner gesehen, das heißt, ich befürchte, dass wir ja, dann erst den ganzen Weg mit ihm gehen müssen. Was natürlich dann nicht so toll ist. Schauen wir mal. Ah, es werden vielleicht die vier hier gewesen sein. Ja, das sein soll. So, jetzt muss ich mir erst nochmal meine Waffe auswählen. Moment mal, was habe ich da eigentlich? Ich habe da irgendwas in der Hand, wollte ich sagen. Aber ich wusste nicht was. So, Weapons. Ach, jetzt ist wieder alles weg. Schön, danke. Die hat man links. Die hat man rechts. Die hat man oben. Die hat man da. Ups. Habe ich es jetzt drin? Genau, dann brauchen wir noch. Die da brauchen wir noch. Ne, die kommt daher, genau. Und Hunting Rifle kommt da oben hin. So. Was habe ich denn da bitte? So, meine Hände. Ich möchte aber... Ne, Minigun bauen wir da nicht. Komischen Stümmelviecher Kühe da. Bisschen Rindfleisch. Heute gibt es ein sauberes Steak. So, und ich hoffe, dass wir jetzt reisen können. Bitte. Ich möchte nicht den ganzen Weg zu Fuß gehen. Yes. Wunderbar. Gut, gut, gut. So. Dann würde ich sagen, war es das für die heutige Aufnahmesession. Eine sehr lange Aufnahmesession. Aber eine Aufnahmesession, die mir wieder Spaß gemacht hat. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Jetzt sind wir ja schon richtig weit. Also, was ist richtig weit? Ja. Wir haben unseren Date gefunden. Aber von der Story her und von der Landkarten technisch sind wir natürlich noch nicht mal die Hälfte. Da oben geht es so weit weiter. Und da sind noch so viele Missionen. Also, wir haben auf jeden Fall noch gut was vor uns. Aber ich freue mich, dass wir jetzt hier unser Date haben. Und beim nächsten Mal geht es dann hier weiter. In diesem Sinne freue ich mich schon aufs nächste Mal. Euer Hoden speichert wie immer zum Schluss noch. Und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Euer Hoden ist raus. Bis zum nächsten Mal.